Catherine, where are you?
I'm in San Francisco still. We're staying at a someone we knew for a few days. We're leaving tomorrow for Oregon.
And you're going to sort of just be traveling for a couple of weeks?
Yeah, for 10 days or so. Just I don't want to leave California. I mean, the West Coast just comes at like we moved out and then we're just like jumping on the plane and we're going back to France. It's
Yeah,
too harsh.
yes. Well, it's Northern California and Southern Oregon are so beautiful.
Yeah,
So you'll have a great time.
yeah.
So you're probably not going to be able to check in with us during that time?
No, I'm planning to. In United States you have internet, Wi-Fi everywhere. So I'm planning to do as much as I can, depending on
Okay.
where we are, of course. But no,
Yeah.
I'm not planning to just not show up. Definitely not.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll see you when we see you.
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, let's work on the 24. Let's do a couple of we've gone up through I believe move number 7. Is that your
I
memory
think
too?
yes, I think so. Did you teach last weekend or not? I wasn't able to join that last weekend, but James came, or I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't remember. It all sort of blends. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
I think we may have had class one day and not the other day. But I don't remember.
okay.
Um, okay, and James is off on some business trip or something.
Okay.
So at least that's what he claims. So let's do the form up through move number 7. Okay, let me see you do it. That your move number 7 needs a little work. I'm laughing because you've been so engaged in doing your move and so tired because it takes so much energy. I'm cleaning out. We have a huge storage space, and I'm cleaning that out right now. So I really empathize with your moves. It's just it's like a tsunami. It takes
It
so
is.
much energy. Okay, a couple of things, and then we'll work on that last move here. When you do this move, hold on, let me change the camera just a little bit. When you do this move, second verse, my weight is on my left, right? And it stays on my left. There's a little bit of rocking forward, but you don't bring your weight forward. The weight stays back here on the left, stays on the left. Only now it moves to the right. Okay? Okay. Second thing, and this was particularly happening in the last few moves. You were not quite sure of what you were doing. And so your left arm was kind of just, yeah, exactly. But it's important. All right. So let me do single whip. All right. Just watch. Watch this hand. I'm cleaning everything up so I don't know where anything is. All right. Watch this. All right, so it's not the arm doing it, it's the belly. Okay, let's go on to the sixth move. You're a little unclear about that. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. Left. Right. Left. Right. To the left. To the 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 right. Watch this guy. Don't do it, just watch. Underneath. Watch this arm. It's not this. It's this. You do it. Good, much better. um, I'm looking for a tool here to work with. Watch this hand. It's not just loose. Right? You're picking somebody up. Right? Yeah, good. Very relaxed. Grab him, you're gonna grab him by the wrist. Now the guy's punching in toward me. Grab him by the wrist and then redirect him. He's already coming in this direction, so you don't have to worry about that. His energy's coming in here. He's trying to punch you in the head or something, or maybe in the body. You intercept and you just redirect it. And then you come behind either at the elbow or at the shoulder and you help redirect. There's an old saying in Tai Chi: you help your opponent do what they want to do. Now, of course, what he wants to do is punch you in the nose. So you're not trying to help them punch you in the nose. But what you do is you determine what is their body doing. So if the guy's punching, all his energy is going in that direction. All his energy is coming at me, which means he wants to do that. I mean, he may not know it, but he wants to go in that direction. So you help him do it. Right? Boom. Very simple. You don't try to stop him, right? You just, when someone's coming in to punch you, right? Say they're punching at your nose, boom. All you have to do is move their hand 4 inches, and they're gonna shoot right by your head. So how could you do that? Well, you just in that case you would just block. But you don't try to push them clear over here. That's just a waste of effort. It takes too much time and effort to do that. Just have them miss you. All right? It's kind of the same thing here. You're not trying to make him go a long way away. You just don't want him to hit you in the nose. So here comes his hand in. You might not even have to grab it. You just intercept it and have it go, it just misses your nose. Boom. And you want to be very relaxed. You want to be relaxed when you do that. Relaxed doesn't mean all floppy. Relaxed just means you're like a tiger, right? You don't want to get stiff, because if you get stiff, that means you're a sitting duck, right? Oh, I'm stiff like that. If I want to do anything else, I have to unstiffen myself, and that takes too much time. By that time, the guy's beating you up, right? So he comes in, you just stay relaxed. Boom. Right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do it together. Yeah. Don't lose your balance. Yes, much better that way. Yes. You know, in some ways, Catherine, you can think about the whole form as a way to challenge your sense of balance in about a million different ways. Every move has so many directions and possibilities. But if you lose your balance, you're going to lose the fight, right? So it's about keeping your balance. So one of the things you can do when you're working on a move, I wouldn't try the whole form at once, but just work on it move by move. Is just feel inside yourself and feel, do you feel balanced? If not, then how can you change your physical um, composition so that you do feel balanced? That's not balanced. I'm exaggerating, right? But that's not balanced, right? That's balanced. I'm still in my center. Now, when you try that, you have to, as you develop your career here, you have to know what it is you're actually trying to do, because it has to be effective as a martial application, right? It's got to be the real thing. Why does it have to be the real thing? You're not trying to be a martial artist. It's because you have to do the real thing to challenge your balance. If it's not the real thing, how are you supposed to know what you're doing or what your balance is supposed to be? All right? So it's got to be the real thing. And then look at your balance. And you can tell if your balance is effective. The best way to tell whether your balance is effective is push hands, where you're working with a partner, because there's no faking that. You can't fake it. It's not, you can't just do it in your head. You have to do it in real life. And then you go, oh, well, that doesn't work. So what should I do? Well, it may take you a day or a week or a month to figure that out. All right? But if you don't have push hands, then you just feel inside yourself. Do you feel too extended? All right? Or too low or too high, you know? Where do you feel really really well grounded? You feel really well grounded, and you could move at any moment. At any moment you could move. All right? That's why you don't get double weighted. You know what it means to be double weighted? There's several definitions, but one here, try this. Divide your weight between each foot exactly 50-50. Exactly 50-50. Now move one foot. No, 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 without shifting your weight. You can't do it. You can't do it. So that's why in Tai Chi, you never stand 50-50 because you can't move. All right? It's always, the weight is always shifting from foot to foot. All right? Same thing with this move. People, I'm not saying this about you, but in general, people are so oriented toward their hands that they forget about their feet and their legs. But everything in Tai Chi depends on your feet and your legs. All right. So make sure you know where your weight is supposed to go. All right. If you know where your weight is supposed to go, that's half the battle right there. All right. Now, here's the thing. Where your weight is depends on what it is you're trying to do. So you have to know what it is you're trying to do. That's why, doing Tai Chi is very easy. But learning Tai Chi is very hard because there's just so much that you have to not just know it up here, you have to know it in your body. All right. All right, let's go on to the next move. White crane. Let me just demonstrate it. This is the move where we start in this direction and then we move in this direction. We're going to be moving in that direction for the next 8 moves or so. So a long time. All right. Watch. All right. So the 3 parts of this. 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's just get each of these parts here. The first part is a big circle, and Annie's not here. At least she's working in the kitchen. You're engaged with another person. So it's a little hard to visualize this, but let me do this and talk about this a little bit. Pum, Lu, On, G. All right, we'll do this with a stick. This is somebody's arm here, right? So their wrist is here, their elbow is here. All right, so I don't know whether I can even do this, right? That's what you're doing. It's very effective. Watch. If you're pressing, you have hold of their wrist, all right? and you press into their elbow, they will move. Yeah. It's like you're using this part of the arm. Watch this. It's not your arm that does it. It's this. Watch. All right. So, of course, your arm adds something to it, but most of it comes from your feet and your waist, including your dantian. Watch this foot here. All right. Or, excuse me, this foot here. You're walking forward and you're turning your waist. And then you bring that spiraling motion up into your arm. Now, if you don't know it's there, you might not even, if you're just watching, you might not even pick that up. But that's the point of this movement. Let me do this at a little bit of an angle. All right. Now, I did that with a little snap. Boom. You don't do that snap in the form. You do it in your head.
Yeah.
All right. But you just do it very gently in the form. Why do you do it so gently? Well, for a number of reasons. There are forms where you actually do express that fa jian. But when you do fa jian, which is what this is, boom, there's energy that goes out of your body. This is one of the main reasons we do so much Qigong, to bring energy back into the body. It will make you tired. And the point of Tai Chi is not to become tired, it's to get more energy. So you just do it gently. That's the Qigong reason for not doing fa jian. Fa jian means hitting energy or exploding energy. But the other reason to do it is, in China, everybody would practice their martial art outside for the most part. And you don't want to give away your secrets to everybody else who's watching. All right? So you just don't do the secret part. You just come through very gently. And if you're not a fairly high level player, you won't understand what that person's doing. All right? So it should look like this. Just to the right of the dantian and just above the knee. And in fact, when you do the form, it's going to look like this. Watch. You just blow right through it. But you know that it's there. So it's like inside your body, you're doing it. Even though you don't stop and do it, you just come through and go directly into the next move. But still, you know it's there. So to do that correctly, you have to have the correct Xin Yi, the correct mental intention.
You know.
And once you have the correct Xin Yi, Then you have to have the correct Qigong, the correct inner energies inside. My guess is let's say, there are 10,000 Tai Chi classes in the United States. 10,000. My guess is there's probably only about 20 classes, 20 out of 10,000, that will even talk about the Xinyi or the Neigong. But to me, it's like, why do you want to learn Tai Chi if you don't want to learn the Neigong and the Xinyi? It's like, it's not really Tai Chi. It's just a pretty dance, right? Well, okay, that's all right. A pretty dance is very nice, but I'm not sure how much you're going to get out of it. So let me do this the way that I do it, and then we'll talk about the last part of this, the three figure eights. Watch. So what's this? You've got somebody's wrist or hand, you've got them at the elbow. All right? Watch this. You can just trap someone. You just trap them. Now his head's over here somewhere. You trap them and then you can push them down. All right? Push them at the shoulder. Or you can just break their arm. All right? You've done that many times, I'm sure.
Of course.
Or you've probably thought about doing it several times.
That's more right.
Suppose the guy's fist is coming in here. I block. His fist is coming in here. I just block it. Surround it, drop it down, and my other hand comes in. So I block him, surround it, drop it down, and then come in. How do you drop it down? You have to use your weight. Don't try to drop somebody down with your muscles. You won't be able to do it, or you probably won't be able to do it. So blocking is easy. Surrounding is relatively easy. Dropping him down is just dropping your weight on him. You just use your weight. And now that turns my waist this way, boom, come back this way into his elbow. Right? Block, surround, drop, and boom. That's why it's a figure eight. Watch. All right? Okay, that's a yin and yang cycle. All right? Yin, yang. Now you go on to the next move. The next move is his evil twin brother is coming from this direction, right? Watch my fingertips. Right into his eyes. Watch this. Most of that's happening inside. I can't make it happen on the outside. All right? It's very fast as long as you're relaxed. All right? Or you can think of this as just using the palm of the hand too. The palm of the hand. Where is the palm of the hand going? You're going like this, straight into somebody's face. Yeah, you can go under their chin or you can go under their nose. If you want to knock them out, go under the chin. If you want to kill them, go up into the nose. I know I'm sort of making fun. I'm sort of making fun of all this, but it's true. All right. Okay, so that's the second figure eight. All right. Here's one. Here's two. All right. Here's three. Tuck your shoulder under the guy's armpit. All right. So you've got him by the arm here. Tuck it under his armpit and throw him. Right. You're using your arm as a wedge. Right. So what you're really using is this part of the body here. All right. Tuck it under his armpit and throw him. Boom. And then the last little bit is the 1-inch punch. Watch this. So it's not your arm muscles doing it. Your whole body is twisting. Now, the reason they call this a 1-inch punch is suppose the guy's standing there and right, you've just got your hand loosely on his shoulder or his breast. Right? You don't rear back and then hit him. You stay right there. Have you ever seen Bruce Lee do his 1-inch punch? I'll get it after this class. Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Yes.
Then we'll watch it tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So that's basically the idea of this. This one movement has a million different uses. So I'm describing one set of Xinyi, one set of possibilities. And that's good to start with, absolutely. Just get one thing that you understand what the point and the purpose is, and that will tell you where your weights should be and what should be going on inside your body. There are other possibilities that you could look at. That's great. That's like graduate level, right? But for college level, just get one that you know you can work with. So let's do this whole move. Now, when you're done, you should be looking right over the top of your fingers. Good. All right, let me see you do it. Okay. Your eyes. There are two things that you do with your eyes in Tai Chi, because there's two things you do in Tai Chi. You're either going to be wrestling or you're going to be boxing. If you're wrestling in a certain way, often you're not really using your eyes. You're just using your body sense because you're wrestling with somebody. Um, if you count joint locking as part of wrestling, boom, then you may use your eyes. But when you're boxing, so your eyes, when you're wrestling, your eyes stay very broad. It's a lot like driving a car. When you drive a car, you don't concentrate down on one little thing. You keep very open eyes so that you can really use your peripheral vision, right? But when you're boxing, all right, it's like trying to shoot a bow and arrow. You better be looking at the target. All right. So watch my eyes. You think about this, that's like shooting an arrow. So you better be looking at what you're shooting at. This is using your body. But this is like shooting an arrow again. Use your body, shoot the arrow. So it kind of goes, it's not exactly back and forth, but those are the two basic ideas. It makes a big, big difference in your practice because your chi is going to follow your mind, and your mind is going to follow your eyes. All right? So if you do this move like this, and your mind's over here, you're hitting over here, right? So try it. Right? Boom. Wow, that changes everything. Let's do it one more time. Let me see you do it. Okay, so we still need to do a little work on there, but that's okay. We'll work on it tomorrow. I remember working out with Master Zhang when I was at the level that you're at.
Beginner for real beginner.
It just seemed impossible to do. It's like, remember where your weight is. What's your dantian doing? What's your qi doing? What's the Xin Yi? What's the Neigong? What are your eyes doing? It's like, eventually, believe it or not, it all just comes together and it just
This life or another. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, hon. You have yourself a great day.
Thank you. And I'm tired on top of everything. So.
Oh, well, that will take it out of you, won't it? Yeah. Well, rest up the rest of the day. Get ready.
Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you.
All right. See you tomorrow.